career and the work life.
Yeah, So we have the newspaper and you the newspaper for market because there's got an amount of US 650,000 allotted by the government of Nigeria for the inauguration of President-elect Joseph Yuma Baba and Vice President-elect Jeremiah Franklin on January 22nd, 2024. Some key players and stakeholders of the incoming Unity Party and the county administration are seriously soliciting funds from businesses in the county for inaugural program to dismay of many people. To the dismay of many people. An official communication seeking assistance from the Office of the Secretary General of the UP in Margibi on the signatures of County Chairperson Cecilia Kedo, inaugural program chair Arizona Thomas Caspe Grams, Dr. Nancy T. Freeman, focal person and marketing superintendent Jerry O. Van with the official stamp of the UP Secretary General in the county is being circulated to business houses and institutions. Some are wondering in the county why the UP didn't make projection of the national government that could save them the headache of looking for financial support for the presidential inauguration. President-elect Waka recently promised 5,000 to each electoral district, totaling 73 districts across Liberia for the inaugural celebration, as all citizens cannot gather in Mobutu for this historic. A former vice president of Liberia, Ambassador is the declared winner of the 14 November 2023 presidential runoff election lost by incumbent President George Manafia. This is what the New Times newspaper has for us this morning, and we take another headline again from New as it relates to our country. Like Nimba County District number 4 is teens. This is what is in the paper here this morning. Nimba County District number 4 is teens as it prepares for recount. The source of gunfire behind the magistrate office of the National Election Commission in San Quentin, Nimba County remains a subject of investigation in the county. As a result of Friday's firing of over 5 single-barrel rounds, coupled with reports of threats to burn down the NEC local office in Upper Nimba, the government of Liberia has deployed huge state security officers to protect the building. The firing of the weapon followed a Supreme Court instruction last week to the National Election Commission to conduct recounts in some part of the 84 polling centers in Electoral District number 4 in Nimba County. On Friday night, 12 January, unknown persons discharged firearms behind the NEC magisterial office in Saniquere, Nimba County. Some villagers suspect that those involved may be supporters of Representative Konku El Gagan or supporters of newly elected Representative Ernest Mensah. Wool's full result was challenged in court. Residents of San Quentin who lived around the NEC local office narrated to the New Down Limba correspondent that the attackers used single-barrel pistol in committing the act. There has been no arrest since the incident, of source here. This is how we transition to another informative source of newspaper, and it's for the front page Africa. But before then, we will take a short break. When we get back, we will notify all of our new virtuals and then proceed with our news reading from the front page Africa newspaper. Thanks for joining us this morning, and I will be right back shortly with the front page Africa news reading.
Hello there, my name is Lyndon Togba. I'm in search of a platform where I can get credible information of our daily happenings in Liberia and the world life.
Hello, Lyndon Togba. My name is Gregphina.
Haven't you heard about Focal Online TV?
You say Foca Online TV?
Focal Online TV is located within a Topo village community along the Japanese highway.
Tell me more about the platform.
This platform, called Focal Online TV Daily Edition of Inside the Print Media, does not encourage any form of dialogue between the viewers and the presenters.
Oh, you mean nobody calling there?
No, you can't call on a show. Let me talking out like with no calling there. So all you can do is you will listen to the news, and they can also encourage you to buy the newspaper to listen to the news in details.
But do you do viewer recognition at times?
Oh yes, we do viewer recognition. When you are watching, we notify you, and sometimes we even appreciate you on a show, telling you thank you for always following us. We also encourage you to share the live stream, because the more you share the live stream, we transform and we transition ourselves as a broadcast team as well.
Wow. So when can I better get this program you are talking about?
This program is here every Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. to 10:45. The program runs for 45 minutes.
Wow.
And guess what?
Wow.
We bring you hot stories of our trending situation within our country, Liberia. Imagine hearing stories from Hot Pepper newspaper, from the Daily Observer newspaper, from Front Page Africa. Are you a lover of Front Page Africa?
Oh yes, I'm a lover of
Front Page Africa, and the Women Voices, and a lot more. Not forgetting international news, BBC,
wow.
CNN, ABC News. We bring you headlines from those standpoints.
Wow, that is very, very, very amazing.
So we say, join us every day on
Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to the daily edition of Inside Open Media. And of course, I'm your news presenter. In continuation of our news reading and headlines, front page article says to be in the schools perfect key for US 5 million in general damages for labor slender. Julie and his schools perfect key for US 5 million damages for labor and slender. Liberia Cultural Ambassador Mrs. Julie Andy has filed a US 5 billion lawsuit against Mr. Nyabakwa over his allies in an action of damages for slander and libel at the civil law court in Monrovia. Madam Andy wants the court to adjudge property liable to her, liable to her for damages in the amount now less than US 5 million says that for general damages to be decided by the trial judge, US 300,000 in punitive damages and US 250,000 for successful attorney fees for the following factual and legal reasons. Madam Andy says she is a law-abiding and eminent Liberian citizen who has meaningfully contributed to societal cultural growth and national development of the Republic of Liberia through the promotion of peace and has received both national and international laurels. She informed the court that Prophet King believed to be a Liberian who currently resides in the Arab Kingdom of Morocco and operates a talk show on several social media outlets such as TikToks, and others, with the name of the talk show Prophet King Show, which is merely intended to blackmail humanity, document, and investment in the high-earned reputation of some prominent Liberian citizens. She explained that in December 2023, in two of his video podcasts published on social media, he vocally, internationally, and purposely engaged in a slanderous and liberal campaign to harm and defame, embarrass, and humiliate her. Madam Andy added that Courtney Key did not just make defamatory and declaratory statements against her person, but label her an indecent person who is engaged in inappropriate relationship with high-profile personalities, namely former President Charles Sari, current President George Manuel Weah, and currently attempting to engage in an appropriate relationship with the current General Secretary of the Unity Party, Mr. Amos Ware, for the purpose of securing opposition in the incoming government of President-elect Ambassador Joseph Boakai. I mean, this is so naive on the part of Prophet Key, and I mean, it's so terrifying. You see people healing this way who are on his screen, listening to him insulting other females, listening to him using abusive languages, and I mean, you hear people commenting, you see people commenting, and you reading their comments, you reading that they are liking this platform or this. It's so bad. You cannot look at a video and insult her. I mean, if you have an allegation against her, there's a better way to go ahead and express it yourself. But worrying about this, insulting, damaging her reputation. This is so bad. So whatever step the peace ambassador wants to take Judy Andy, it's worth it. Let's bring him to law. Let's see what the court will do for this particular issue. But he really stop this particular thing as it relates to our country like Nigeria. You cannot be fighting your fellow citizen or fellow citizen that reside within your country. And you cannot be fighting a peace ambassador if you expect her to respond arrogantly. Well, the best thing she have to do is to do the right thing, that is to go to the rightful person. So of course we will take another headline on the dated on on the front page Africa, and this is Ghanaian prison officers tell Swedish writer of torture angels on dictate Jammeh. So this is far away from like Europe, of course. The front page Africa newspaper is bringing it to us. Arizona, two Gambian prison officers, Limin Sani and Abdul Jameh, testified to torture in poor food and hygiene conditions at Gambia's Central Prison Mar 2 in crimes against humanity trial of Gambia's former Interior Minister Usman Sonko here on Monday. Sonko served as police chief under ex-president Yahya Jammeh from 2005 to 2006. In the later part of 2006, he was appointed Minister of Interior, a position he held until 2016. The Swiss Attorney General's office, along with 10 plaintiffs from Gambia, is accusing Sonko of torture, murder, forced imprisonment, rape, and deprivation of liberty, allegedly perpetrated against Gambians during the 20-year rule of Gambia's former dictator, Jammeh. Sonko was arrested and charged with crimes against humanity here in Switzerland in 2017 after he sought asylum. Swiss prosecutors are trying to provide Sonko responsibility for torture through his participation in various investigation panels as Inspector General or for ordering or abetting abuse as Interior Minister. Earlier testimonies before the court alleged that Sonko served on the investigation panel following the 2006 coup, which oversaw the torture and interrogation of witnesses by junglers or preliminary or, or paramilitary hate squads operating under the orders of Jammeh. So this is brought forth from the front page Africa newspaper. Gambian prison officers tell Swiss trial of torture in jail under dictator Jammeh. So this is what that from the front page Africa newspaper. We now proceed with the hot pepper newspaper. Let's see what hot pepper newspaper has for us today. Of course, Councillor Kofa speakership will ensure check and balance in government representative, Foco ensures and assures.
So this is for that from the head of the newspaper. Of course, consider cover. Speakership will ensure check and balance in government. Representative Football assured. Montserrat County District Number 9 Representative Frank Safoko has assured the citizenry that the election of members of the outgoing government to the leadership of the House of Representatives will ensure check and balance in the upcoming Unity Party administration, noting that Liberia has improved greatly in terms of nurturing its democracy. Representative Coco said it will be in the best interest of the country and citizenry should the national legislature, the executive and judiciary work in proper coordination of state activities, as it will foster the development agenda and boost the image of the country in the Committee of Nations. This is for that, folks. This is how we close up for today. Thanks for joining us. Of course, I'm going to be back here today, this afternoon, at 1 to bring to you the focal women talk where we talk about issues. For this one, we are talking about contraception. And we can have our guests today from Radio Contraceptive because of some late information, but they agreed to be here next Wednesday and they will be educating us on the real pills as well. But of course, we'll be talking about a particular contraceptive today, contraception topic today as it relates to the contraceptive pills. So we encourage you to please stay with us and follow us on our platform here this afternoon. Thanks for joining us. My name is Gregphina. This is how I close off on the news presentation of the daily edition of Inside the Print Media. Bye bye. I love you, and I'll be right back tomorrow with another episode.